Hi, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone, depending on where you are. My name is Venus Jin. I'm a professor at Northwestern University. It's such an honor and pleasure to be with you today, and thank you so much for coming to my session today. So today I'll be talking about our research team's project on innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem for next Qatari society. So before I get started, this is the overview of my talk today and our workshop today. So before we talk about Qatar's innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem, I just wanted to tell you why we are doing this, just in case you wonder why these guys are working on this huge theme of Qatar's innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem. So I'll start with our vision, why we are doing this, and then I'll briefly talk about what is the ultimate goal of conducting this entrepreneurship research. That's what our research objectives are. And then I'll talk about more in detail each of our cluster projects, because our project consists of 5 multiple sub-projects, so we'll be talking about each theme. And then after we talk about why we are doing this and what the ultimate goal of doing this research, I'll be talking about how we are going to do this research. So that's methodology. And then I'll be wrapping up with a brief introduction to our research team. So why are we doing this? Because we believe in the importance of entrepreneurship ecosystem, and we believe in the power of innovation for the next Qatari society. So our vision is actually to support Qatar's National Vision 2030. That being said, we believe in the power of entrepreneurship and the potential of innovation in improving and supporting Qatar's entrepreneurship ecosystem. To this end, we want to support, via our research, we want to support Qatar's National Vision 2030, which is resilient Qatar and prosperous Qatar. So ultimately, we really want Qatar to address national challenges, various national challenges, which is resilient Qatar. And we also genuinely support Qatar's national vision by improving Qatar's entrepreneurship ecosystem to make it a prosperous Qatar. So these are the 2 big themes, and these are the 2 grand level visions of our research: resilient Qatar and prosperous Qatar. Resilient Qatar, meaning we want to support Qatar in addressing national challenges, and prosperous Qatar, meaning we want to contribute to the development of Qatar's national economy and diversification of Qatar's national economy. And to this end, we are proposing a locally empowered and globally connected research, meaning we believe in the importance of localization, especially for the Qatari society, which is fastly evolving and fastly changing. At the same time, we also believe that globalization could be a wonderful solution to address many of the issues Qatar faces. That being said, we want to support QRDI Council's vision, which is globally connected and locally empowered RDI ecosystem. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the 4 pillars of Qatar's national vision, which include human development, social development, economic development, and environmental development, which is exactly why we, as a multidisciplinary team, propose a multi-pillar research project which address all these 4 pillars: human development, social development, economic development, and environmental development. So that's why we are doing this research. So we briefly answer the vision, the why question. What's our vision? Our vision is actually to support Qatar national vision. Then regarding our more specific research objective, Our research, which heavily focuses on technopreneurship and globalization of Qatar's economy and Qatar's entrepreneurial ecosystem, we believe that we can address the three major limitations of Qatar's entrepreneurship ecosystem, which include technology absorption, startup skills, and internationalization. According to the Global Entrepreneurship Index developed by Global Institute for Entrepreneurship Research, these are the three major weaknesses of Qatar's entrepreneurship. If you look at this graph, in comparison to the benchmarks, the successful benchmarks regarding entrepreneurship and innovation, such as United States, UK, and even UAE, we see that Qatar scores lower on these three major areas: internationalization, startup skills, and internalization, and technology absorption. That's exactly why we propose technopreneurship and globalization as promising solutions to address these limitations. Furthermore, in addition to addressing these three major challenges and three major limitations of Qatar's entrepreneurship ecosystem, we aim to align our multidisciplinary, multi-sectorial, and multi-institutional project with three cluster thematic areas. Our research is truly multidisciplinary in the sense that we are a group of scholars and practitioners who are from multiple disciplines, including economics, communication, media, journalism, law, policy, and more. And we are also proposing multi-sectorial research that encompasses a wide spectrum of industry and sectors. And also, we are a group of people from multiple institutions, including Northwestern University in Qatar, Qatar University, HBKU, Rutgers State University of New Jersey, and Arizona State University. So as a really truly multidisciplinary, multi-sectorial, and multi-institutional team, we want to address these three thematic areas in support of Qatar national vision: national emergency preparedness, response, and resilience, which corresponds to resilient Qatar. And we also want to see the impact of artificial intelligence and applications on Qatar's entrepreneurship ecosystem. And we do all this in order to support Qatar national vision in preparation for more prosperous and resilient next Qatari society. So these are the three main themes. And cluster is the quintessential element of any type of innovation and any type of entrepreneurship ecosystem. We truly believe in the power of cluster and collaboration. So we propose each of these multiple projects that will tackle these shared themes of technopreneurship, innovation, and globalization in Qatar, as I previously mentioned in the slide where we talked about three major limitations of Qatar's entrepreneurship ecosystem. We propose technopreneurship and globalization as wonderful solutions to address those challenges. And we also want to maximize interactions and synergies between and among these 5 sub-projects. So these are the 5 sub-projects of our cluster project. The first project is about entrepreneurship ecosystem in Qatar. So this project will address will provide the theoretical frameworks for all the sub-projects. And the second project is about entrepreneurship, arts and entrepreneurship in creative industries, including fashion, design, media and arts, and sports tech, tourism tech, and health tech, and a wide variety of service-related entrepreneurship. And the sub-project 3 is about media entrepreneurship and journalism entrepreneurship. And sub-project 4 is about SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, more socio and community-driven entrepreneurship, agri-tech entrepreneurship, and eco entrepreneurship. And the last sub-project of our team is focusing on energy and manufacturing entrepreneurship. And from the next slides, I'll be talking about in more detail what each project addresses. So the first project, which is led by Dr. Arsalan Safari at Qatar University, he be providing the general and overarching theories of entrepreneurship innovation. And he would like to provide this overarching umbrella theme of entrepreneurship and innovation ecosystem, which touches upon the multiple aspects and dimensions of entrepreneurship, including policy, markets, human capital, support, culture, and finance. And this subproject number 1 aims to provide, as I mentioned, the overarching theoretical framework. Although we do have multiple projects, it's crucial to have a coherent theoretical framework that can explain many different phenomena within the entrepreneurship ecosystem. So he'll be providing these theoretical frameworks and umbrella themes for the other sub-project. And why we do this? Because we want to identify and map out those key elements and determinants of Qatar's innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem and relevant stakeholders. And also, in light of the importance of globalization and internationalization, we want to compare the Qatar's ecosystem against a set of benchmarks, successful benchmarks around the globe. And the second sub-project is led by me. So this project particularly focuses on entrepreneurship, which is a postmodern type of entrepreneurship. And we want to examine fashion, design, and other creative industries. So we'll be talking with and collaborating with a variety of entrepreneurs in the sports tech, tourism tech, and health tech sectors, in addition to other service-related entrepreneurship. Why we do this? Because we want to measure not only Qatari populations, but also global consumers' perception and evaluation of Qatar's entrepreneurs and techpreneurs via online surveys, so that we know what people around the globe think about Qatar and think about Qatar's entrepreneurship. And we further aim to test the effects of promoting Qatar's technopreneurship and global audiences' perception of Qatar's ecosystem in a wide spectrum of sectors, such as creative industry, including fashion, design, film, and media arts, sports tech, health tech, tourism tech via online experiments. And ultimately, we want to map out entrepreneurship and technopreneurship in Qatar by collaborating with a variety of stakeholders, end users, partners, and co-funders. And the third project is led by Dr. John Pavlik at Rutgers University. And his project mainly focuses on media entrepreneurship and journalism entrepreneurship in light of the impact of artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and smart technology in general on media innovation and entrepreneurs. This project particularly aims to measure the extent and nature of public engagement with smart technologies in light of entrepreneurship, what the public, not only Qatari, but also expat populations think about media innovation in Qatar. And this project also measures the impact of COVID-19 pandemic and the Industry 4.0 revolution of media, journalism, innovation, and entrepreneurship, because these are the sectors that are vastly and crucially and most importantly impacted by these new technologies and smart technologies. And furthermore, we want to examine the role of gender in media and journalism entrepreneurship. And the fourth project is about sustainable development goals. Of course, entrepreneurship and economic development focus on profit making. But in addition to profit making, we want to further examine what we can do better and what social values we are creating through entrepreneurship. So in addition to for-profit organizations and for-profit startups, we also want to collaborate with nonprofit and social entrepreneurs. So he be examined based on his successful experience with localizing Qatar's entrepreneurship ecosystem and education. We'll be further examining the social aspects of education technology and social and community-driven entrepreneurship, and also eco-entrepreneurship. Why are we doing this? Because we want to further understand the social aspects of Qatar's entrepreneurial activities, culture, and endeavors in comparison with globally successful benchmarks, contemporary innovation and entrepreneurship initiatives. And we will collaborate with relevant stakeholders such as QDB, QBIC, QSC, and QSTP to map out strategic and coordinated system of innovation and entrepreneurship support, education, and even further training. So ultimately, we want to develop tailored strategies to purchase curriculum models, innovative sites, and channels for entrepreneurship support and education in Qatar, thus providing practical and managerial implications. And lastly, but not the least, this fifth sub-project addresses energy entrepreneurship and manufacturing entrepreneurship, which are crucial sectors in Qatar. Why is it important? Because we want to develop a profile of the scope and status of energy entrepreneurial initiative being implemented in Qatar. So we also want to investigate sustainable water, energy, and food on technologies and AI tools that can solve Qatar's grand challenges as envisioned by Qatar National Vision. And we also want to evaluate the current law, governance, and policy frameworks and provide policy recommendations in Qatar with respect to promoting energy entrepreneurship, energy technology manufacturing, and decentralized energy generation in Qatar. How we do this? So now you know why we are doing this, and you know the leaders of each project, and now you wonder how you're going to do all these research projects. So we'll be adopting multi-level mixed methods, which means we'll be collecting data at the micro individual level using surveys and experiments, and we'll also do meso level mapping, and ultimately we'll be conducting macro level research using a variety of research methodologies. So this is who we are. We are a great team of people. We consist of scholars, practitioners, and professors from multiple universities, including Northwestern University in Qatar, Qatar University, Rutgers, HBKU, and Arizona State University. And we are really excited about our research initiative, and we look forward to collaborating with many of you in Qatar. So that's what we propose. Ultimately, we believe that Doha has the great potential to be the next technopolis for globalized technopreneurship. And please, if you're interested in any of our research projects, please do reach out to me. I am the project director of this grant project, so contact me or any other PIs on our grant project. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any further questions, please do so.
Well, if anyone has a question, please raise your hand. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Professor Venus, for the great workshop. Our dear audience, thank you for supporting our events by attending. And we hope you enjoyed the experience and received beneficial information. See you, inshallah, in our next workshop. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.